past Primo to the corner. 3-ball by Crutchers off. Josh Primo doesn't hesitate as he steps into the 3. That one just rimmed. Primo bounces it to Kaycock. Travel there and it gets called. Turnover on the Swarm. Austin trying to tie or take the lead early here. Dotson pops out around the Kaycock screen. Pocket pass to Kaycock. His floater from the free throw. Kaycock up top. Dotson. Free throw line into the lane. Has his shot blocked by Vernon Casey. It's an offensive rebound by Kaycock, and he gets the righty hook to get it. Will go to Kai Jones. Bad spacing right here by the Swarm. Jones will settle for a turnaround jumper. Primo guarded by Bouknight. That's going to be a fun one to watch this evening. Primo lobs it up, and Kaycock adjusts for the alley-oop. Thought he was fouled. Doesn't go, but Green to the left wing. A 3-ball by Sneed. Primo will take it down the right sideline. Bounce pass to Dotson. Kaycock had the right idea. It was deflected but picked up by Dotson. 10 seconds to shoot, and a floater in the paint is good. 12 points per game for Kubolka, and he's a 3-point shooter. Knocks it down at a 39% clip through 8 games this season. Primo tries a deep one from the right. Ahead by 4. Primo will watch the play develop as he gets it to Mahoney at the free throw line. A quick bounce pass to the other elbow here to Kaycock. His floater is left. And then at the top, Bouknight gets it right back from Vernon Carey. The floater off the back iron. Tapped and rebounded by Wieskamp. He's going to push the break himself all the way to the paint. His scoop off the glass. Nduba 6 foot out of Elon. There's Morris getting to the rim, getting the assist. Kaycock bounce pass to Morris. Morris is well defended by Sneed, who leads the team in steals, so good job there if he can keep that percentage up, or something close to it, obviously. Renfro protecting the dribble, gives it to Morris, and Morris elevates for the slam. Swarmer had 3, Bouknight with 6 now on the evening. Morris pops off the Holman screen. Here's Burns using the Renfro screen to the right elbow. An up and under move is good off the glass. Burns, look at a screen by Holman, goes away from that. He's picked up on a hard hedge by Jones, and then nobody's. And Bouknight continues on his hot scoring. Jones gets it from Lewis on the inbounds. Crutcher uses the Jones screen, and a lob intended to Primo out there with Kaycock, Wieskamp, and Mahoney for Austin. We'll get you the 5 on the court for Greensboro as Primo uses the Kaycock screen, pulls up for the 16-footer from the nail. It's off the mark, and offensive rebound grabbed by Wieskamp. His 3-ball from the wing as he dribbles into it. Spurs ahead by 2 now. Scotty Lewis out there with Primo. Finds Kaycock cutting to the basket, and here's Primo. Kaycock gives it right back to Primo. Right elbow jumper has to be adjusted and rims out. Offensive rebound by Kaycock, and he finishes with the slam and the here coming into the game. He shoots 76% from the free throw. It's knocked away but picked up by Caleb Johnson. 7 seconds to shoot, so Primo protecting his dribble. Uses the Kaycock screen. Picked him on a switch by Jones. Bounce pass to the cutting. Just a 40% three-point shooter, so some dangerous shooters keep an eye out here as they start to find their rhythm for the Swarm. Mahoney on the wing. Kaycock will let another 3 fly. This one rattled sideline, working against Lewis. Had an ocean on the step-back 3. Instead gets to the hot hand of Kaycock, who takes it inside. Game. Primo goes away from the Kaycock screen. A floater from the free throw line. Primo will watch Wieskamp try to work free off the cross screens at the elbows. Primo uses the Kaycock screen, lobs up to Devontae. He can't finish with the crosses the timeline. 2 NBA players on assignment. Wieskamp on the wing gets it right back to Primo. Bounce pass to Kaycock, who's 1. Kaycock isolated on the block. A nice bounce pass. Primo will try a right wing 3. 2-on-40. Carey now with 8 points. Kaycock, Crutcher gives Bouknight a fresh dribble. Bouknight working against Burns. Nice defensive effort by Burns, and it'll have to be a tough shot by Bouknight, and created a lot of space there to help the Swarm get back to a 5-point advantage. Underneath, it's Caleb Johnson. His by Kubolka to catch up and stop ball. Renfro hands it off here to Morris. Morris takes into the paint. His layup. Dotson. Gives it back to Primo. Primo finds Dotson at the end of the shot clock. The three ball rims out on him. Offensive rebound by Renfro. Primo goes away from the Renfro screen. Finds Renfro rolling to the basket, though. He uses the pass. Duba doesn't wait for the screen, but he has his feet, and then a floater from the right elbow is no good. Rebound grab by Kaycock. He keeps it strong as a little swipe attempt comes by on Bouknight. The left wing, it's Dotson trying it. Primo wants to direct traffic from the right side. Kaycock up top. There's Dotson. Primo had to try and adjust to catch that. It's a turnover on the Spurs, and the Swarm are ahead by 9, 62-53. Kaycock adjusts his shot, can't get the runner to go, but the Bouknight gets to Sneed. Corner three is short and rebounded by Carey. He elevates and he's blocked by Primo. Josh Primo also recovers and wants to push the break into the front court. Kaycock was looking for a side out instead, so Dotson will get it into Primo in the corner. Lobs it up to Johnson. Johnson catches and then brings it down, finds Wieskamp in the corner for three. Crutcher gets a high ball screen from Carey. Bouknight had a notion on a deep three, drives past Primo, kicks at the corner, Sneed, swing pass to the wing, Crutcher for three. Free from Crutcher. Kaycock tries to get it. Spurs started off scoring the first 5 points of the half. They're looking to end this little bit of a run here by Greensboro. Primo finds Dotson on the wing for three. Dotson defending Crutcher here. Uses the carry screen. Crutcher, pocket pass to Koff, uses his dribble to hand to Johnson. Caleb Johnson drives baseline, puts a shot up at the end of the shot clock. No, up to 14 points. And the Swarm ahead by 4. Primo, step back three-pointer. Primo for Primo as to continue their rhythm offensively as Wieskamp used stagger screens to the right side. Kaycock hands it right back to Primo. He knocks down another three. Throw to the corner, and Duba tries to go up and under against Burns. Burns with the block. The rebound grabbed by Jalen Morse. Morse finds Wieskamp in the corner for three. Knocks it down. Kaycock, Damian Dotson loses the handle. Kaycock there to pick it up for him. Now Dotson drives baseline. Wieskamp knocks down the corner three. Primo watches Wieskamp cut to the paint. Kaycock on the wing, gets it back to Primo. Primo drives baseline, reverse layup, gets a nice touch off of the rim and finishes through Boston. We're going to have a hot fourth quarter. Primo uses the Kaycock screen, takes it to the block, and finishes over Vernon. Here's the 12th overall pick in the draft, Josh Primo. His 18-footer, 7. Primo handoff to Dotson. At the top, it's Kaycock, getting it right back to Dotson. Wieskamp gets a nice bounce pass from Kaycock, and he finishes at the rim. Just in a nick of time. Gets the screen by Kaycock, sizing up and then taking it into the paint. Finds a nice roll by Kaycock. That play to perfection, calling it out and seeing something, obviously, there for Jones to finish with the alley-oop. Here's Primo using the Kaycock screen. A three straight away off the mark by hand. Too strong. Rebounded by Dotson. Dotson wants to push the break the other way. Leaves it for Wieskamp. Joe, sidestep, three-pointer. Yes! Dotson with 10 seconds to shoot. Sees Wieskamp popping out. He'll pull the trigger on a three and free up Dotson to the left sideline. Back to Primo around the Kaycock screen. He works into the paint and gets the shot to go. 4-point Swarm lead. Here's Primo using the Kaycock screen. All the way in the paint. His floater is around the rim. No good. Carey gets away with a foul. On the right wing, Bouknight lobs it down low to Vernon Carey, who loses the handle. And then there's a loose ball foul. Primo with 13 points, trying to add on to that. Uses the Vernon Carey Jr. screen. Hard hedged by Devontae Kaycock. Forces Bouknight to retreat back. Lewis swings to the corner. McGriff for three. Free throw for a single point every trip. Morse elevates for the slam and finishes over Vernon Carey for Greensboro. Kaycock drives into the paint. He lost the handle, but he was fouled by Vernon Carey. Kaycock with 2 opportunities to cut into the 4-point lead for the Swarm. He misses. Makes it 3 of 5. Crutcher. Vernon Carey will set the screen on Primo. Crutcher finds Carey rolling to the basket. He stops at the free throw line to the corner. McGriff a three. Primo into the front court. Under a minute to play. Wieskamp had a notion on the three. He'll sidestep and pass out. Primo will try a three. That one off the inside of the rim. Offensive rebound by Kaycock, and then it goes off of his foot out of bounds. There's a mismatch between Carey and Primo. Instead, it'll be Kaycock blocking the Greens out front. We'll break into a different play as Primo needs to inbound it. Wieskamp will try a deep three straight away. Knocks it down. We're tied at 99. 4.1 seconds left. Right here at the HEB Center at Cedar Park. Another look at it. No hesitation. Primo gets the assist. Wieskamp with a crazy hot night. McGriff and Crutch of the five out there for Greensboro as we start overtime. Primo takes it to the rim. Just his shot. Primo uses the Kaycock screen. Passes out of the shot attempt, and it'll go out of bounds. The inbound against Sneed. Here's Vernon Carey. Dribble handoff here to Bouknight. He takes it to the right block. Stays with him, though. Screen set on Primo by Jones, and the switch of Devontae Kaycock onto Crutcher. McGriff will stagger screens from Wieskamp and Kaycock. Puts Primo on the right side, guarded by Bouknight. Primo sizing up and trying to get loose of Bouknight. Right elbow jumper, yes. Left in the second overtime period. Here's Jalen Morris at the break for three, knocks it down. His last three-point attempt could have won it. That could be the game winner as it's the go-ahead, 106-103. Swarm had an opportunity for a 2-for-1. Kai Jones will try and answer back.